Imagine a land where the air is pure, the mountains touch the sky, and time seems to stand still. This place exists, but few know about it. Welcome to Bhutan, the most isolated country in the world. A hidden gem nestled in the heart of the Himalayas. As we traverse its breathtaking landscapes, you will discover why this place feels like a world apart. Imagine vibrant prayer flags fluttering in the wind, ancient fortresses perched on cliffs, and the sweet aroma of incense wafting through bustling markets. What secrets lie within this isolated kingdom? Why do the locals smile so easily, where happiness is more important than money? And what stories do the towering mountains hold? Each step reveals a new layer of culture, a glimpse into a way of life untouched by modern chaos. Feel the adrenaline as we venture into the unknown, exploring traditions that have remained unchanged for centuries. Now, let's take a moment to reset our attention. Close your eyes and imagine the serenity of the vast valleys and the warmth of Bhutanese hospitality. Are you ready to dive deeper into a place that seems to exist in a different era? Do you want to discover what makes Bhutan so special? Stay with me as we uncover the wonders of Bhutan, because what we are about to reveal will change your view of the world. Geography and access to Bhutan. When I first thought about visiting Bhutan, I was struck by its unique geography. Nestled in the Eastern Himalayas, Bhutan is surrounded by towering mountain ranges that serve as natural barriers. This isolation has played a significant role in preserving the country's rich culture and pristine environment. As I learned more, I discovered that Bhutan shares borders with India to the south and China to the north, creating a fascinating blend of influences while maintaining its distinct identity. Getting to Bhutan is an adventure in itself. The only international airport is in Paro, where airplanes navigate the challenging mountain terrain to land in the picturesque valley. I vividly remember my flight. The breathtaking views of the Himalayas were nothing short of spectacular. As we descended, I felt a rush of excitement mixed with a hint of apprehension, knowing that I was heading to a place so different from anywhere I had ever been. The landing was a thrill, as the plane swayed gently between peaks before touching down. Upon arrival, I was greeted by the warm smiles of the locals and the crisp mountain air. The transportation options within Bhutan are limited, which is part of the charm. Most visitors, including myself, travel by road, often in comfortable SUVs or minivans. The winding roads provide a chance to soak in the stunning landscapes, from lush valleys to dramatic cliffs. Each turn revealed another breathtaking view, making the journey as memorable as the destination. One of the first things I noticed was the absence of modern infrastructure that dominates many tourist destinations. Instead of sprawling highways and commercial signs, I found quaint villages, ancient monasteries, and fields of rice swaying in the breeze. This lack of overdevelopment contributes to Bhutan's serene atmosphere, allowing visitors like me to connect more deeply with the land and its people. As I prepared for my adventure, I appreciated the careful planning involved in traveling to Bhutan. From obtaining a visa to booking a guided tour, the country has a unique approach to tourism, prioritizing quality over quantity. This means more intimate experiences and a chance to truly immerse myself in the local culture, which is something I found incredibly appealing. Culture and traditions. Bhutan's culture is a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of history, spirituality, and community. I was immediately struck by the colorful traditional dress worn by the locals, particularly the go for men and the kira for women. Wearing these garments is not just about tradition, it symbolizes pride in their heritage. As I walked through the streets, I felt a sense of connection with the people around me, all of us partaking in this shared cultural experience. Festivals are a significant aspect of life in Bhutan, and I was fortunate enough to witness one during my visit. The vibrant colors, rhythmic dances, and spiritual rituals were a feast for the senses. Shekis, held in various districts, celebrate the teachings of Buddhism and serve as a reminder of the importance of community. I felt the energy of the crowd. The joy and reverence mixed into a lively atmosphere that was contagious. Each dance told a story, and I was captivated by the intricate masks and costumes that brought the legends to life. Speaking of Buddhism, it's impossible to talk about Bhutan without mentioning its profound influence on daily life. The teachings of the Buddha permeate every aspect of society, from the architecture of monasteries to the simple acts of kindness displayed by the locals. I found myself drawn to the peaceful ambience of the monasteries, where monks engaged in prayer and meditation. The spiritual energy was palpable, and I left feeling a sense of calmness that lingered long after my visit. The importance of community and family was evident in every interaction I had. The Bhutanese people take great pride in their traditions, passing them down through generations. Whether it was sharing a meal or participating in a local ritual, I felt welcome and included. This sense of belonging made my experience even more meaningful, as I realized that Bhutan is not just a destination, it's a living, breathing culture that thrives on connection. In exploring Bhutanese culture, I also learned about the concept of gross national happiness (GNH), which emphasizes well-being over economic growth. This philosophy is deeply ingrained in the Bhutanese way of life and shapes policies that prioritize sustainability, community welfare, and cultural preservation. It was refreshing to see a nation that values happiness and harmony over material wealth, and it left a lasting impression on my perspective. Sustainable tourism policy. Bhutan's approach to tourism is both fascinating and inspiring. The government has implemented a policy of high value, low impact, which aims to attract visitors who appreciate the country's natural beauty and cultural heritage, while minimizing the adverse effects of tourism. As I delved into this aspect of Bhutan, I found myself admiring the thoughtfulness behind such a strategy. This means that visitors, myself included, are required to book their trips through licensed tour operators, which helps regulate the number of tourists and maintain the integrity of the environment. Part of this sustainable tourism initiative involves a daily tariff that covers accommodations, meals, and a guide. At first, I thought this might be a bit restrictive, but I soon realized it was a blessing in disguise. The fee ensures that the tourism experience is not only high quality, but also directly benefits the local economy. I felt good knowing that my presence in Bhutan was contributing to community development and environmental conservation. The policy also encourages visitors to engage with the local culture genuinely. Instead of being mere spectators, tourists are prompted to participate in activities like local crafts, cooking classes, and farm visits. I had the chance to learn about traditional archery, a national sport, and it was a fantastic way to connect with locals while getting a taste of their daily lives. This immersive experience made my trip all the more rewarding. Bhutan's commitment to preserving its environment is also noteworthy. The country is home to vast forests, stunning landscapes, and diverse wildlife, and the government takes significant steps to protect these natural treasures. I was struck by the cleanliness of the surroundings, whether in bustling towns or remote villages. It was evident that environmental stewardship is a core value for the Bhutanese people. As I reflected on Bhutan's sustainable tourism policy, I couldn't help but feel a sense of hope. In a world where over-tourism often leads to environmental degradation and cultural dilution, Bhutan stands as a beacon of responsible travel. The experience left me with a newfound appreciation for the delicate balance between tourism and sustainability, reminding me that travel can be a force for good when done thoughtfully. Biodiversity and conservation. When I think about Bhutan, the first thing that comes to my mind is its astonishing biodiversity. Nestled in the Eastern Himalayas, Bhutan is home to a variety of ecosystems, ranging from subtropical plains to alpine meadows. This diverse range of habitats supports an equally diverse array of wildlife. I remember hiking through lush forests where I could hear the calls of exotic birds and see colorful butterflies flitting about. It felt like stepping into a living, breathing museum of nature. The commitment of the Bhutanese people to preserve their environment is something that truly sets this country apart. One of the most remarkable aspects of Bhutan's biodiversity is its status as one of the world's biodiversity hotspots. As I explored the country, I learned that over 70% of Bhutan is covered by forests, which acts as a crucial carbon sink and helps regulate the climate. The government has implemented various conservation policies to protect this natural wealth. I often heard locals speak passionately about their love for the land and the importance of preserving their natural heritage for future generations. It was inspiring to see how deeply intertwined their identity is with the environment. Bhutan's efforts in conservation extend beyond just protecting forests. The country is home to rare and endangered species, such as the snow leopard and the red panda. I was fortunate enough to visit a conservation center dedicated to the preservation of these magnificent creatures. There, I learned about the challenges they face, including habitat loss and poaching. The staff at the center were incredibly dedicated, working tirelessly to educate the community about the importance of wildlife conservation. It was a humbling experience to see firsthand the impact of their work. Another fascinating aspect of Bhutan's approach to biodiversity is its unique philosophy of gross national happiness (GNH). This holistic framework prioritizes sustainable development, environmental conservation, and cultural preservation. As I chatted with locals, they expressed how GNH influences their daily lives and decision-making processes. It felt like a refreshing change from the relentless pursuit of economic growth that often overshadows environmental concerns in other countries. This emphasis on happiness and well-being creates a deeper connection between the people and their environment, fostering a sense of responsibility toward conservation. The importance of biodiversity in Bhutan cannot be overstated. It affects not just the flora and fauna of the region, but also the livelihoods of the people who call this place home. As I hiked through the stunning landscapes, I saw how agriculture, traditional medicine, and even tourism are all closely linked to the country's natural resources. The locals spoke about the balance they strive to maintain, ensuring that their actions today do not compromise the beauty and abundance of their land. For future generations, it was a powerful reminder of the intrinsic value of nature and the responsibility we all share in protecting it. Major attractions. As I ventured through Bhutan, it became clear that the country is brimming with awe-inspiring attractions that captivate every visitor's heart. One of the most iconic sites I visited was the perched, also known as the Tiger's Nest Monastery. Perched precariously on the edge of a cliff, this sacred site is a testament to Bhutan's architectural prowess and spiritual significance. The hike to the monastery was nothing short of exhilarating, with breathtaking views of the surrounding valleys and mountains. I could feel my heart race with anticipation as I approached the entrance, and once inside, the serene atmosphere enveloped me, making the effort worthwhile. Another gem on my journey was the Punakajong, often referred to as the Palace of Great Happiness. This majestic fortress, situated at the confluence of two rivers, is an architectural marvel. I was struck by the intricate woodwork and vibrant murals that adorn its walls. As I walked through the courtyards, I could almost hear the whispers of history echoing around me. The Jong serves as both a religious and administrative center, and witnessing a local ceremony taking place inside was one of the highlights of my trip. It was a profound reminder of the deep-rooted traditions that continue to thrive in this modern age. Thimphu, the capital city, was another essential stop on my itinerary. Unlike many bustling capitals around the world, Thimphu has managed to retain its unique charm and character. I strolled through the streets, discovering quaint shops and cafes that offered delicious local cuisine. The National Memorial Chorten, a stupa built in honor of the third king of Bhutan, was a peaceful retreat amidst the city's hustle and bustle. Watching locals circumambulate the stupa while spinning prayer wheels was a beautiful sight that reflected the spiritual essence of the city. The Buddha Dordemma, a colossal statue of Buddha Shakyamuni, was also on my list of must-see attractions. Standing at 169 feet tall, this magnificent statue overlooks the Thimphu Valley and serves as a symbol of peace for the nation. As I stood beneath its shadow, I felt a sense of tranquility wash over me. The view from the base was nothing short of spectacular, offering a panoramic vista of the surrounding landscape. It was a perfect spot to reflect on my journey and appreciate the harmonious blend of nature and spirituality that characterizes Bhutan. Lastly, I couldn't leave Bhutan without visiting the Chimi Lakhang, the fertility temple dedicated to the divine madman, Lama Drukpa Kunli. After a picturesque walk through rice fields, I reached the temple, where I witnessed couples seeking blessings for children. The atmosphere was filled with laughter and joy, and the colorful phallus symbols adorning the temple were a testament to the unique cultural beliefs of the Bhutanese people. It was a delightful experience that encapsulated the charm and warmth of Bhutan, leaving me with a sense of connection to the land and its people. Bhutanese cuisine. When I think of Bhutanese cuisine, the first thing that comes to mind is the vibrant colors and bold flavors that reflect the country's rich culture and traditions. One of the most iconic dishes that you must try is imadachi, a spicy chili and cheese stew that perfectly embodies the Bhutanese palate. The dish often comes with a variety of local cheeses, and trust me, there's a reason why it's considered the national dish. The combination of heat from the chilies and the creamy texture of the cheese creates a mouth-watering experience that you won't forget. As you explore the local markets and eateries, you'll discover a plethora of ingredients that are staple to Bhutanese cooking. Rice, particularly the red variety, is a common accompaniment to most meals, and you'll often find it served with various curries and vegetables. The use of fresh, organic produce is prevalent, thanks to the country's commitment to sustainable agriculture. Vegetables like radishes, potatoes, and spinach are frequently featured, often sautéed with spices and served alongside meat or cheese dishes. Eating in Bhutan is not just about nourishment. It's an experience that connects you to the land and its people. Street food is another delightful aspect of Bhutanese cuisine that shouldn't be missed. Picture yourself wandering through the streets of Thimphu, the capital, and coming across vendors selling momos, which are delicious dumplings filled with meat or vegetables. These little pockets of flavor are often served with a tangy dipping sauce that elevates their taste even further. The atmosphere is lively, with locals enjoying their food and sharing warm smiles, making it a perfect opportunity to engage with the culture. Then there's the traditional way of eating that emphasizes communal sharing. Meals are often served family style, encouraging everyone to dig in and enjoy together. This practice fosters a sense of community and connection, making every mealtime a social event. I recall one particular dinner where we sat around a large table, passing dishes back and forth, laughing and sharing stories. It was a simple meal, but the warmth of the moment made it unforgettable. Let's not forget about the beverages. Suya, or butter tea, is a popular drink that warms you up, especially in the chilly mountain regions. It's made with tea leaves, butter, and salt, creating a unique flavor profile that might take a bit of getting used to for Western palates, but it's worth a try. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can also sample Era, a traditional alcoholic beverage made from fermented rice or barley. It's strong and often served in a small cup, offering a taste of Bhutan's rural brewing traditions, outdoor activities, and adventures. If you're an adventure seeker, Bhutan is nothing short of a paradise. The country's stunning landscapes provide a perfect backdrop for a variety of outdoor activities. Trekking is undoubtedly the most popular option, with trails ranging from easy walks to challenging multi-day hikes. One of the most famous treks is the Jomo Hari Trek, which takes you through lush valleys, high mountain passes, and breathtaking views of the iconic Jomo Hari Peak. I remember the feeling of standing atop a ridge, gazing down into a valley dotted with prayer flags, and feeling an overwhelming sense of peace. For those seeking a bit of thrill, whitewater rafting on the pristine rivers of Bhutan is an exhilarating experience. The crystal-clear waters of the Pho Chu and Mo Chu rivers offer rapids that cater to both beginners and experienced rafters. As you navigate through the rapids, surrounded by stunning scenery, the adrenaline rush will leave you feeling alive. The guides are well-trained and ensure safety while also sharing insights about the local ecology, making it both an adventure and a learning experience. Mountain biking is another fantastic way to explore Bhutan's diverse terrain. The mountain trails vary from smooth paths to rugged routes, providing options for riders of all levels. I had the chance to cycle through a beautiful forest trail, with the sun filtering through the trees, and it felt like I was in my own little adventure movie. The thrill of riding downhill with the wind in my face was unmatched, and the sense of freedom was invigorating. If you're into cultural immersion, consider participating in a homestay where you can engage in traditional farming activities. Many villages offer visitors the chance to work alongside locals, learning about their agricultural practices and spending a day in the life of a Bhutanese farmer. This kind of experience adds a unique dimension to your trip, as you not only get to enjoy the beautiful landscapes, but also forge connections with the people. Lastly, don't miss out on the chance to experience the majestic beauty of the country's national parks. The Jigme Dorji National Park, for instance, is home to an array of wildlife, including the elusive snow leopard. Guided tours can take you through the park's trails, offering opportunities for bird watching and spotting rare flora and fauna. The serenity of nature in Bhutan is simply captivating, and it's moments like these that remind you of the importance of preserving such pristine environments. As we wrap up our journey through the enchanting kingdom of Bhutan, I can't help but feel a sense of wonder about this hidden gem. Can you imagine a place where happiness is prioritized over wealth, where the stunning landscapes and vibrant culture invite you to reconnect with nature and yourself? Bhutan isn't just a destination. It's an experience that lingers in your heart long after you've left. Think about the last time you truly disconnected from the chaos of modern life. How would it feel to step into a world where traditions thrive and every moment is infused with purpose? From the majestic Paro Taksang to the serene valleys of Punakha, Bhutan offers a glimpse into a lifestyle that many of us yearn for. But here's a question for you. What would you do if you had the chance to immerse yourself in such a unique culture? Would you hike those breathtaking mountains, or perhaps savor the flavors of Bhutanese cuisine? Before you go, drop a comment below sharing your thoughts. What part of Bhutan fascinates you the most? And don't forget to subscribe for more adventures as we explore the wonders of our world together. Your next adventure awaits. If you want to keep exploring incredible destinations like Bhutan and uncover hidden secrets around the world, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell to receive all updates and never miss an adventure. Join us on this journey of discoveries and unforgettable travels. Subscribe now and come travel with us.